Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's University of New Haven Rocket League matchup. Looks like we've already got a goal on the board for University of New Haven here. They are playing against the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. A shot from UNCG is going to be on, and that'll be in for Agent Swarm, tying the game. This UNH team, they are 3-0 on the NACE season so far. UNCG 1-2 on the season. This should be a very fun matchup. It's already been great so far, as the teams are tied here. Oh, what a shot by Rye for president. That'll sneak right by the defense of Oryx. And that will be, or no, that was Ace on defense for UNH. But that will slip through the cracks. And now UNCG, a little bit of a lead here. And it's only been a minute in, and both teams so aggressive so far. Pumpkin here with a pass up to Oryx. This is a one-on-one chance. Looks for the flick. Can't quite get it. And it's blocked there by Ace. Pinch going towards the side of UNH, but they'll be able to easily collect that ball. Ball going out to Pumpkin here. There could be a shot opportunity here. Misplay from UNCG. It will be saved, but it's still looking a little dangerous here. Centered straight to Ace, and it is blocked. What a save from the side of UNCG. But UNH still in complete control here. Oryx, full boost and some space. He puts the shot on. Gets to Ace, and now it will get past Pumpkin, but Oryx still full boost. Gets it past one. And now UNCG finally has possession for the first time in almost a minute and a half. Pumpkin, little space to play with here. Goes for the dribble, and it'll get sent to Oryx. That'll be a shot, but it will be saved. Ace trying to buy some time here for Oryx to get back, and it will work. Ace gets a pop up to Pumpkin. He'll pass it over to Oryx, and it's off the crossbar. Such a close shot from Oryx. But now with just over 2 minutes remaining, UNH has a little bit of coming back to do. But one goal is a very doable amount here. Pass goes from Pumpkin to Oryx, and he will body that ball in there. Oryx been hitting the gym, and it shows right there as he outmuscles the two defenders from UNCG, and that'll tie the game up at 2 with 2 minutes left on the clock. A messed up kick up from UNCG might give UNH a quick chance here. And UNH will capitalize. They're going to have a lot of offensive pressure here. As the ball gets cleared out to Pumpkin here, he's got some space, could look for the double tap, and he'll get it in! Pumpkin lad with the double tap from backfield. And what a shot by Pumpkin lad to put UNH up by 1 here early in this game, or in this series. And now UNH gets another favorable kickoff. They're just looking to make UNCG uncomfortable here. Keep putting on the pressure, and it will not stop from UNH as they go right back on offense. And Ace now gets a 50, and it just goes straight in. What a recovery by him as well. He was just sliding around on the field, and he managed to get his car in the perfect position there. And now UNH, once again off this kickoff, they're going to be on the attack. Although UNCG is finally able to stop this pressure. Nice save by Ace there. But this could be a little dangerous for UNH. Ace is there to save the day. And now a lot of space here to work with from Pumpkin. We've seen him do great things with this space in the past. Oh, he almost dunks that. That would have been disgusting. But UNH gonna hold their attack here. Beautiful shot from Punkin is saved. Looking for the bump on net. Won't be able to find it. But UNH ahead here. 30 seconds remaining. And it will be a shot, but Ace will save it here. Off the sidewall. 50 from Punkin. Might give Oryx a chance for a shot here. Off the backboard. And Ace tries to follow up. It's also off backboard. Now Oryx. And that one will be saved. But either way, UNH just has to not give up a goal here, and they will block it. And that'll be game one here. They might look for one more. It is saved by Rye. And that'll be the end of game one here. UNH up 1-0 now on University of North Carolina, Greensboro. And that was pretty commanding. The score was 4-2, which seems pretty close. But UNH was just on the attack that entire time. I mean, you look at the shots taken by both teams. UNH 15 shots to the 6 shots of UNCG. And if New Haven can keep that up, they're probably going to dominate this match. And they are the favorites coming into this. They are 3-0 on this NACE season so far. A win today would push them up to a 4-0 record. UNCG, on the other hand, 1-2 on the season so far. They've had some tough, close matches. But UNH just looking to push forward in this league. It is best of 5. So UNH 2 games away here from a big victory. Punkin on kickoff for UNH here to lead things off in game 2. And once again, they're off blazing, and they're going to get on offense here. Punkin to himself off the ceiling, off the backboard. He gets it past Rye, but it won't be able to go in. Now Oryx takes his shot, but it will be saved as well. Punkin, plenty of space here, looks for a shot. Beautiful placement, but it will be saved. And now UNCG might get some attack going here. Punkin there, not going to let that happen though. A shot does come out. Oryx fakes it for Punkin. That was a pretty smart play there. He knew Punkin had the better touch, but eventually the pressure of UNCG is just too much here. And the pass from Rye into the midfield will find Agent Swarm for the goal. And that'll be a UNCG lead here in the second game. UNH has gotten so many favorable kickoffs. That seemed to be one of their biggest strengths this season so far. Even when the kickoff goes backwards, it's straight to a teammate, and that's the stuff they plan for. They look for a team pinch there. It almost works out, but it does get blocked. Punkin now trying to slow this attack. It gets over Oryx, and Ace with the pre-flip, able to get the save. Punkin was looking for a hard shot there. But now Oryx trying to make this shot off the wall with no boost. Not going to be able to do it. But Punkin gets it through 2. Can't quite find the bump. And now Oryx here, last line of defense, and he will get a good 50. Punkin, so much space on the wall, but it'll be stuffed by the president. And that ball's just rolling mid. And it will be a pass from Ace to Punkin. The defense from UNCG just crumbled there. President went for a touch off the ceiling, but it just got by him, and that's all it takes against a team like New Haven to let them score. Ball off the crossbar for UNCG. Oryx here with some space on the wall. And now Ace, in a one-on-one situation, tries to get the 50, but that gets 50'd straight towards their net. And Gray will get the score. That's a really unfortunate 50 from UNH, and it just goes straight in the net. Not much you can do there, as now UNCG takes a 1-goal lead. We saw them have a similar lead in that first game, but UNH was able to stay strong and make a nice comeback. We'll see here if UNH is able to do that again. Ace gets the clear to Punkin, and he looked for a redirect. He almost gets the dunk. It goes off the post. Gray just taking a direct shot, trying to get some pressure off of UNCG, and that shot! What placement by Rye. Just finds the bottom left corner. And not much Punkin can do there. He was playing the right spot. But that was just a great shot from Rye. A 2-goal lead here for UNCG as there's 2 minutes left now. But this could be a big chance for UNH. It's a double commit from UNCG. And UNH is going to punish that immediately. Both players from North Carolina turned for that ball. That kickoff goes in UNH's favor again. Ace gets the pass to Oryx. He's looking to cut it center. He gets the demo. Punkin gonna keep it in the corner here, trying to get it past Gray. Not quite able to. And that will be a clear there for UNCG. Little bit of a scary defense there for UNH. But they'll manage to hang on. And now that's a big clear from Oryx to Punkin. They could get some activity going here, but UNCG gets a quick clear of their own. But they might have double committed again. Punkin gets it past 2, gets a demo on one of them. This ball, free for Punkin. He gets to do whatever he wants with it. He's going to dribble it. He's going to flick it over one, and the pass goes to Oryx, but it's just off the crossbar. And then Ace commits. But on the counterattack, the shot was off. And now UNH has a chance for another counterattack. Oryx gonna keep it on the offensive side here. They don't have a ton of boost, but Punkin's up. He gets the dunk. 30 seconds remaining here. Ace gonna send it middle here for Punkin, but he will get bumped. UNH still on the attack here, but just not able to get a shot in the net yet. That's a shot on net, and that's a dunk by Punkin to tie things up at 3 with 14 seconds left. That shot from Ace, it was into the defender, but Punkin read the touch off the defender, and now Punkin off the wall with a chance to give UNH the lead. It'll go to Oryx in the corner. Oh, the counterattack from UNCG, it will fall. And we're in overtime here in game 2. Gray got some space to work with off the wall here. And it goes center, but there's no one there for UNCG. Oryx under with his jump. But Punkin will get it into the corner safely. And UNH should be able to clear this. That's a whiff from Rye. That could spell danger. Punkin looking for the demo on the shot from Oryx. But it won't be there. And that ball goes center. Punkin's going to cut it off. And now UNH going to have to play a bit of defense here, but UNCG will make it easy there. They just kind of handed the ball to him. That will be a dunk from Punkin again. He's been just dunking these UNCG players all day so far. Oh, that's an unfortunate whiff. And then it gets past Oryx as well. Ace able to get the save, though, and now Punkin's back in time to get another save. That'll be a whiff from Ace, though. Nice clear from Oryx. Might buy some time here, but Pumpkin doesn't have boost. Manages to keep it in the corner here. And that'll be another shot from UNCG, but it's just a lob from midfield. There's no real danger there. And now UNH gonna have plenty of time here to set something up. He'll send it away, though, as we're just over a minute and a half into overtime here. Oh, it gets set up for Oryx, and he's just gonna pop it in. Wow! The 50 between Ace and Rye just killed straight on the ground. And Oryx just popped that ball straight into the net. And that'll be a 2-0 lead in this series for UNH. They're one game off of taking this series early, as there does seem to be a bit of lag issues here for Oryx. We might have to do a quick tech pause, not sure. But UNH, they showed a lot of resilience there in that match. They were down the entire game, but 14 seconds left, they were able to finally tie the game up and then take the lead in overtime. And if they can keep that resilience going, then they can win this series pretty easily. As we'll see a couple of card changes here for UNH. Oryx going to swap from the Fennec onto the Octane. And we'll also see Ace swap off the Batmobile. I don't know if he's on the Octane or the Fennec, but presumably one of the two. Looks like he's sticking with a Batmobile, but UNCG, 2 seconds in here, they just got a good kickoff there. And that's the first kickoff that UNH has really lost this game. And it's a very unfortunate way for it to happen. It just goes straight into their net. But that kickoff will be better for them. And now Oryx trying to get a shot on net. Ace sends it center, but no one's there for UNH. Going to be another big clear from UNCG. He tried to get a soft touch in the corner, but it got sent out. And that'll work out for UNH. A little bit of space here for Pumpkin. He tries to dribble. Not able to go far with it, though. Now he'll go for another dribble. Cuts it past one. Looks for the dunk on the second, but it just gets past him, and that leaves the net wide open for Oryx, as Pumpkin just outplayed 3 people, and the ball was just right there for Oryx. Can't ask for a better setup than that, and now the game's tied once again. UNH gonna have a lot of space to work with here. Ace plays it off the wall, gets the reset, but he will end up getting demoed here. Oryx looking for the 50, and that'll relieve a lot of pressure here for UNH. Pumpkin sends it off the wall. We might have to see UNH play a little bit of defense here. But that nice touch from Pumpkin will get them a lot of space. Flicks it past one, and a second player will have to jump, but he'll get the beat on Oryx. Shot attempt from Ace. He will whiff, but that's a second shot attempt, and that'll force a triple commit from the side of UNCG. He'll get another dunk, and it'll go right back to Pumpkin. He's just doing it all himself, but it will be saved. 3 minutes remaining in this game 3. If UNH can take this, they will win the series. But that shot from Rye will sneak past Ace. He just managed to get it past Oryx and Pumpkin, and Ace was left all alone in net. This isn't the first time UNCG's been in the lead at this point in the game. And that pass from Ace almost connected. Now Oryx going to have to play a little bit of defense, but a missed touch. What a save from Oryx there with the backflip. Pumpkin trying to clear it out. They don't have much boost to work with here. They're going to have to play it a little slower. Oryx gets beat, and Rye takes the shot, and he will sink it as well. That's also going to be the third assist here for Gray, as we've got a hat trick and a playmaker on the scoreboard for UNCG this game. Those two players just connecting really well right now. And that's going to have to be something UNH is going to need to shut down if they want to win this. Just over 2 minutes left. Oryx jumps for the shot here. It's just off the post. And Ace tries to take the shot as well, but it just gets stuffed. Agent Swarm looking for the shot, but it'll be cleared. Pumpkin fakes Rye. He doesn't have any boost. But now Oryx looking for the double tap angle, not quite able to find it, but it will stay in the corner. Gets popped out, and that will beat Ace, but UNH manages to keep it on offense here. Rye gets the touch off the ceiling, and that'll be a shot attempt, but UNH able to stop the attack. And now Pumpkin passes it to Oryx in midfield. It'll go off the backboard. Nice attempt from UNH there, but unfortunately just off target. And Ace will get demoed there. Pumpkin, all the space in the world here. He's going to go for a direct shot, and it will be blocked. Just under a minute here for UNH to score 2 goals to try and tie this game up. They're going to need to get something going fast. Gets centered by Ace. And it'll get centered again by Oryx. Ace trying so hard to get it in. And now Pumpkin jumping. But it'll get sent away. 30 seconds left. They need something here, but this defense could be scary. Goes off the crossbar. Ace able to get a nice block here. Oryx looking for a pinch. 15 seconds here. They need a goal in these next 10 seconds or so. As the clock winds down, Oryx looking for the... Wait, but that could be a chance! There's 1 second left. Anything can happen here in Rocket League. The game is not over until the ball touches the ground. Can UNH make a miracle happen? It goes up. Oh, it hit the ground. That looked like it hit the part of the railing where it stays in. But the game said no. And UNH will finally drop a game. It was close all the way, though. And especially at the end, they managed to pull it back a bit. If it weren't for that goal scored by UNCG off the kickoff in the first 2 seconds, this game would be going to overtime. So, honestly, as long as UNH just doesn't lose another kickoff here, they should be good to go. And they should still be poised to win the series here. And here we go into this Game 4 in this best-of-5 series. UNH still 1 game away from clinching the series and moving the record to 4-0. Pumpkin manages to dribble it past 2, and it'll go off the crossbar, but it will be whiffed on by Ace. So unfortunate, but Pumpkin gonna keep it there on the attack here for UNH. Beautiful shot by Oryx. Ace now plenty of room in the air. It will be shut down, though, by Rye. Pumpkin gets the bump in the sky. This could be a beautiful attack at an opportunity here. And Ace will take the shot. It's narrowly saved. Pumpkin almost gets a touch there as well. This could be another opportunity for UNH. He centers the ball, but there's no one there. And now Oryx gonna make the easy save. Ace gets a 50 and Pumpkin tries to follow up. This could be a beautiful redirect attempt, but it will be blocked by Gray. Ace, just taking it all the way here, will finally be blocked at the goal line. And now Oryx going to have to make a touch into the corner to relieve some pressure. Gray going for a ceiling shot here will be shut down immediately by Ace. And they're going to look for a quick clear here. Oryx also gets a very quick clear. And Pumpkin maybe could get a shot here. Ace goes for the shot as well. And that's a double commit for UNH that could be a little scary here. But, oh my goodness, how did Oryx get the ball over there? What happened? Wow. Oh, oh my goodness. The UNCG players, they bumped each other. They both turned to go for it. And they got in each other's way. It's not the most usual way to score a goal, but UNH will take it as they just narrowly avoid getting scored on there. And this is the first lead they've had early in a game since game 1, when they pulled out to a 1-0 lead in the first 30 seconds, but then fell behind 2-1 and came back after that. And now Rye, just as I say that, ties up the game. Just under 2.5 minutes left. It was a missed touch from Pumpkin, and it just set it up right there for the shot. Gray sends it center for Agent Swarm. It's off the post, and Oryx looks for the save, and Super Pumpkin Lad will secure the save. Close call there for UNH, but they managed to escape scot-free. Now Oryx looking for a play. Can't quite find it. Now Ace left on defense. He'll make the save. Pumpkin clearing it out up to Ace. The shot will be blocked there by Rye. Now Pumpkin going for another shot. Gets cleared out. Manages to get a bump on the net though. UNH still managing to keep so much pressure on the attack. And that's what this UNH playstyle is all about. Just keeping the ball on that attacking side. And then when you're on defense, just pass the ball out to a teammate and get right back on the attack. And we've seen them execute that a lot here in this series so far. But the shots just aren't sinking this game. They're getting all the shots off, but they're just not in the right spot. And it's just a matter of time here before UNH is able to break through that wall. And just as I say that, Ace takes it all the way! Oh my goodness! He goes all the way across the field and gets the flip reset. And that'll give UNH a lead here with a minute left. Now the pressure's all on UNCG. They have to find a goal here or else they're just going to lose. And they're playing for their series here. And it gets blocked. Oryx looking to clear this ball out. 40 seconds left here. Ace looks for a flick, but it will not land. Oh!
Ties the game!
It does tie the game. Rye just managed to slot that one in there. And now 30 seconds left. And it's a tie game. 2-2. Ace gonna try and look for a clear here. Oryx will find it. UNH, a lot of boost and space to work with here. They send it off the backboard. And it gets past Oryx. They should be able to recuperate here, though. 5 seconds left. Will not end till the ball touches the ground. And it's going to be a center from Pumpkin. UNH going to want to keep the ball up here. They have all the chances here, and that could have been a shot. But it hit the ground. And that ball gets touched by Pumpkin. That could be bad news. He doesn't have any boost. But what a save by Ace! And now Oryx gets a massive touch. That was a very close call.
What a touch.
Oh, Oryx!
What a
He
touch!
saves it! Gray barely gets the save. UNH really wants to close out this series now. They don't want to have to go to a Game 5 here. Oryx loses the 50. This could be a shot opportunity for Rye. It does go high. Agent Swarm jumped for it. Counterattack opportunity for Ace now. Sends it middle. And it's a double commit from UNCG. But Oryx not able to connect. Ball goes high off the backboard of UNH. And what a save by Ace. Oryx now looking for the clear. It goes straight to Ace. He gets the doink! Is that in? It's just off! Oryx trying to keep it awkward here for UNCG now. Sends it center. Pumpkin jumped, but not able to reach it. Ace, plenty of boost and space to work with here. Pumpkin gets the touch.
Oh my
gosh, goal line save. And this is just back and forth now. But that's a demo from the side of UNH. This could be another shot opportunity. Oryx is up, but it doesn't connect. What a thriller this overtime has been so far. As we're just about to reach the 2-minute mark in this OT.
Gets demoed.
And now we're at the 2-minute mark in this OT. Neither team is able to get this shot in the back of the net, but there's been plenty of exciting shots so far. Ace here gets the save. This could be trouble for UNH. Oryx didn't have a lot of boost, but the shot went high. This could be a chance here for UNH. Off the backboard, Pumpkin gonna try and keep it in the corner, not able to. And now Oryx gonna have to do a little bit of solo defense for Ace to get back. Keeps it in the corner. That's a massive 50. He gets a second 50. Even better. That touch goes straight middle, though. This could be a shot for UNCG, but it's blocked. And now UNH counterattack potential. Oryx gets a 50, but Ace scared to commit because Pumpkin doesn't have boost. Oryx looking for a clear here. It gets over Swarm! And Ace rushing in. And it'll be just off. He sends it center now. No one's there, though. Unfortunate whiff by Pumpkin. The nerves are starting to show. These long OTs, they take a toll on you.
What a center! What a center!
And it's just over. UNH scurrying back to defense, but Gray slots it in. And we will be going to a Game 5. What an overtime. UNH not quite able to secure it, as we will see another car change here from Oryx. Back on the Fennec. As Ace will also be swapping over to the Fennec, it looks like. I think they're setting up a new lobby. Uh-oh. Little bit of difficulties here. But yeah, that game just back and forth the whole way. And unfortunately, UNH just not quite able to land those final critical shots. Both teams had plenty of chances. But UNCG was the one that capitalized when it mattered the most. And now we'll see him get back in the lobby. It's all on the line now. Game 5. Here we go. Oryx manages to get a save on the goal line. Not a favorable kickoff for UNH, but very workable. And Oryx will get the clear there. Pumpkin looks to get the shot.
He has no boost.
Now Ace, a little bit of control, gets the 50. It will go center here. But it's cleared out by Rye. Oryx gets it past 3 on the center. Ace not quite quick enough, though. And that clear could be trouble for UNH. Oryx able to make the save, though. Sends it center to Pumpkin, and the net's just wide open. Great field awareness from Oryx to pass it to Pumpkin. And nice shot from Pumpkin as well, able to slip it by the last defender. Beautiful shot, and UNH takes a 1-0 lead here in Game 5. That shot from Agent Swarm will be just off, and Oryx able to get a 50 to keep it out. Pumpkin now with a shot again, and he's going to sink it once more. 2-0 lead for UNH. And this is the first time they've had a 2-goal lead since the first game of the series. And we're just over a minute in here. UNH just showing how much they want this win. They want to stay undefeated here.
Wow.
And they're not going to make it easy for UNCG. How did that not go in? That hit the bar, it hit the post, and Rocket League just said no. And now Ace going for a ceiling shot, passes it to Pumpkin, and now UNH is just looking unstoppable. What a passing play. Normally when you go for the ceiling shot like that, you're going straight to the net. But Ace had the awareness there to just send it to Pumpkin and saw he had a free shot. And now Pumpkin, it's his turn on the wall. They'll send it towards the center.
Your support is awful.
Oryx now trying to keep it in the corner for UNH.
Whoa.
Little bit of miscommunication, but they'll still manage to get it out. And now Oryx trying to get the ball center here. And he'll go right back to his team. Pumpkin just getting bumped by everyone. He doesn't care, though. Ace gets a 50 with 2 of them. And this could be redirect potential. He gets the shot, but it's off the corner.
Oh my god.
And that's another favorable 50. He gets it past 2. Pumpkin, unfortunately, not able to capitalize, but there's no one there to finish the shot from UNCG. Oryx has so much space. He's just going to air dribble it, and he gets the dunk. 4-0 UNH. They can't be stopped. Just a full field air dribble is enough to do the job there. And there's just over 2 minutes left, but it already seems hopeless here for UNCG.
Oh, what?
And that's another shot from Ace. Oh, it hit the post twice. This is the UNH team we were seeing in those first 2 games, and they have come back with a vengeance.
What? You. Good Lord.
Center from Gray to Rye, but it goes high. Gets popped up center. Ace gonna try and get the block, but it does go over him. Could be a little scary for UNH, but Oryx with a nice 50 keeps it in the corner. Buys his team time to get some boost. And now all the space in the world here for Oryx. This is why he's on pulse. He's gonna pop. Okay, well, lag moment. Yep. Thank you, Rocket League. And now UNCG just under a minute left to try and get something to happen. But UNH just keeps putting on the pressure. There's another shot from Pumpkin. And can we see another here? Fakes out one. Oryx gets the dunk. And Pumpkin trying to get the touch, not quite able to reach it. 30 seconds left, and this is already almost unwinnable now for UNCG. They need a miracle to happen here.
Almost
And that might be it. It goes close to the net, but Ace able to keep it far away. And with that, I think it's pretty safe to say UNH take this series against UNCG as the clock ticks down the final seconds. They move up to 4-0 in NACE for this season in the fall semester. UNCG drops down to 1-3 on the season, but it wasn't without a fight. They made that match hard for UNH at every turn, but UNH just able to persevere and get the victory here over UNCG. And that will do it for today's stream. I think we need to hurry up because I believe, if I'm not mistaken,